and welcome back to another review video. This one is another Lipsessed, and I'm very, very excited to review this one for you guys. I've actually had this one for a while now, but yeah, I have been so stoked ever since I got it. It smells so good. Anyway, so this one is the Cherry Cola one, and as you guys know, I'm a total, chain soda drinker. So, ironically though, for the drink test, I don't have a soda on hand. I have my coffee. Maybe I should go swap out for that. I think I will. Hold on. And back with a soda in tow. It's even basically a cherry cola type of thing, but it's Dr. Pepper. So anyway, so yeah, this one, I think this is an older one because it doesn't have the plastic over the label, because most of them do now, but of course now they make all the noise in the world out there. But yeah, so I'm not sure if you can still get this one. I feel like you can, but I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me on it in case I'm wrong, but you can definitely request it as a custom flavor if it's not available on our eBay right now, so just throwing that out there. So anyway, these, Jesus, why are they so loud? Okay, I think they shut up now. Or not. My dad is so loud. Okay, so he's not even talking to me, he's just being really loud, like not that far outside my door. I'm like, oh my god, can you go take this conversation elsewhere? But anywhere else in the house would be great. So, but yeah, so these are always natural and organic when they're from Lipsessed, which is one of the things I love most about them. Like I said, I don't know if this one's limited edition or not, so I'm not sure if it's still being sold. You just have to check that one out. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about with the loudness. That's the best part, they're not even fighting. That's just how they talk. Yep. So, sorry, I'm very ADD because it's really distracting. So, but yeah, so, oh god, where even was I? Was this from the same time as the root beer one? I don't remember. But yeah, so, yeah, amount of product is never listed on them, but my guess is somewhere about the 0.15 ounce mark, give or take a little, but it's like standard stick size, so, shelf life isn't listed either because it's a handmade brand, but with organics, generally a year or two is standard for how long they stay good for. Price point is $3 a pop for them. If they're ones being currently sold, I think it's like 4 or 5-ish if you have to have them custom made, but just ask her, she'll give you exact pricing. Sturdiness and durability wise, the cap on this one's pretty good. I'm digging the red cap, it's really cute. However, it does have a very wiggly turn wheel, so I mean, you know how I feel about those. So, but that just, she gets the supplies for the tubes and caps from different places. So sometimes they're stronger, sometimes they're weaker. My particular one has a wiggly turn wheel. That just is the nature of the beast. So if you custom order one, you might get one with a really not wiggly one. So just throwing that out there that if you got them from the original batch, it very likely is like that. So, that aside, now that I've babbled for God knows how long here, there's no special features like SPF or medication, so we'll move on to the scent. And this is the color of the Balm. It's kind of tinted because of the flavor oils in it. So the color is a little bit odd, but that's just because of flavor oils. Yes, I have asked over and over on these things. But, scent-wise, oh god, that is so good. And you know what it smells exactly like? There's probably very few people who watch my videos old enough to even remember these in the first place, and whether or not they even do, who knows, because these seem to be like a pretty short-lived, trend, but early 90s, there were these candies, oh, what the hell were they called? They were soda bottles? Soda caps? Soda pops? Something along that line. Had soda is the first word, there was a 2-word name, but basically they were gummy candies in the shapes of little soda bottles and root beer mugs and soda cans, and they were the most adorable little things. They were covered in granulated sugar, and they tasted like different flavors of soda, like colas and root beers and 7-Ups and grape sodas and orange sodas, and you name it, they had it pretty much. And then they started getting fancy towards the later years of them making these, and they had half and half ones, like cherry cola. This smells exactly like that. I am actually so impressed with how much it smells like it, because it threw me right back to being like 6 years old. I'm like, oh my gosh, whoa! And those were like my jam. I freaking loved those. They were my freaking favorite candy when I was little, and are probably largely responsible for how shitty my original teeth were. So, there's that. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, the cherry cola ones, oh my god, we fought over those because there was only like one or two per pack of that flavor in them. And my mom would like battle me for them if she saw them and she wanted them and was like, ah, mommy tax. And I was like, smacked her hand away. No, princess tax. And either like popped it in the mouth as fast as I could or would just grab the bag and barrel off across the freaking house, like running top speed while shoving all the, the cherry cola ones in my mouth and somehow not choking on them. Not sure how I never choked doing this while running, given I'm like the most uncoordinated human in the history of humans. But by the time I'd get to my room and she'd catch up with me, be like, damn it, you ate them all. I'm like, and then my cheeks are like puffed out like a little chipmunk, like, I'd be all proud of myself, like, I won, I got him, you didn't, because I'm a little shit. Well, I didn't say because I'm a little shit, but it was the gist of it. But yeah, this definitely brought that right back to the forefront of my memory. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. But it's also just very, very convincingly cherry cola, because, like, let's say you get a cherry Coke, or even, like, an off-brand one, doesn't matter, and you let it go flat, then you smell it. This is that exact scent of the syrup. That is the smell right there. That is so impressive. Like, holy crap. This is probably one of the most exact scents I think I have ever smelled in the whole Lipsessed line. So this gets majorly high points for me for that. So let us try it on. Oh yeah, this is one of the better ones consistency-wise too. Hell yeah. That is so freaking good. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. I feel like there might even be flavor with this, but it might be my imagination. Hard to say. There might be the tiniest bit of actual flavor in there. Like, not gonna lie, there might actually be some. Usually they're scented but not flavored, but I feel like this one actually does have a teeny tiny bit of actual flavor in addition to the awesome scent, so yay. The consistency of this one and the thickness-wise, I'd say it's medium thickness lip balm, and the consistency is a very oily, very rich feeling one. It's a little bit greasy, but in no means sticky, which is, again, major points for no stickies. Oh gosh, what does it feel like? It's kind of like if you had the halfway point between an EOS and a My Lip Stuff. It's kind of in between the two, because it is a very wet feeling one and very moisturizing feeling, kind of like My Lip Stuff in that respect, but it has more body to it, like an EOS, so it's kind of perfect for that, in my opinion. So, I like it a lot. Not gonna lie, it's not my first time using this one, which is why I cleaned off the rim before I filmed, but it's definitely that far down into it. So, where's the cap? There's the cap. So, shine factor it's also got going for it, which I love. Let's see. Drinky test. Gotta love it. It's like 9 in the morning. I'm drinking a friggin' soda right after chugging a bunch of coffee. It's gonna be an interesting day. So it thins out a little bit, but not as much as I was expecting it to, especially for organic lip balms. Usually they thin out the fastest, okay? This, not so much, which is super, super impressive. So, dang. It mostly passes the drink test. So I think I'll only knock it half a point since I can feel a thinner spot, but at the same time, you go like that, it totally fixes it. So, just throwing that out there. Usually that doesn't work when you hit the thin spot when you do the drink test. at least in my experience. So, just saying. So what will I rate this one? I really, really, really like it. I think, let's see. I take issue with the turn wheel, obviously. Half a point for the drink test. I think those are my only issues. So that would be, what, an 8.5? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If it weren't for the drink test, it would be a 9. But because I have to be completely honest and completely fair, 8.5. But still, that's really freaking good. And it's definitely one of my favorites from this entire line of lip balms. It just, I adore it. If you guys can get a hold of it, I highly recommend this one. It's so freaking good. And I'm probably going to go all the way through this tube, which those of you who know much about my lip balm collection know it's not that common for me to actually make it to the very end of a tube of anything. So the fact that I'm pretty confident I will actually use this one all the way up, that's pretty good. So yeah, I might even have to buy a second tube at some point in time of it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, so very impressed with it. Highly recommend it. Absolutely adore it. So that's all I have to say for this one. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do any of you guys have this one? What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. And until next time, bye!